Alright, time for the showdown, baby. But, a couple of things. A few videos ago, when I was doing the 55 gear case, or the water pump, somebody said, hey man, look at the size of that gear case, how much bigger it is than the one on the 40. I didn't notice, other than that prop being huge. I guess that's what threw it off. And he said, yeah, he said, that's a good thing. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, but I don't think he told me why it was a good thing. I'm going to assume bigger gear case, stronger, gear ratio might be better, you know, what else could it be? So the whole time, I'm like, well, I won't know until I get them, you know, side by side. And sure enough, it's bigger. They're the same length from here to here, 12 inches, and the same height. But here, this is only like 3.5 inches diameter. This is like 4.5 inches diameter. So that's where the size difference comes in. And I was originally, with the Showdown, going to swap the prop, put it on here. I don't like that big ugly prop. Anyway, doesn't look like that's going to happen. So the Showdown's not going to be real fair and square like I thought it was. Now you're looking at bigger gear case, heavier outboard, which is going to weigh things down, but it's going to make up for the weight because it's a better gear case. Then, as far as the tilt and trim unit, this is staying on the boat. And the plan that I wanted to do, and I'm going to do, if it works out the way I want it to, is take this off and just pull this outboard out, do the same with the 55, drop the 55 in, bolt it all back up together. So I was thinking at that point in time, you know, weight wise, I'm going to keep the same weight on the boat, but now the only difference is going to be that gear case, a little bit heavier. This old school style fits these same ears, same setup, and just pop this one out and pop that one on, and then I don't have to screw around with tearing this thing off. I already know this bolt right here is broke. Found that out when I first got it. But it hasn't been a problem. It hasn't been a problem. It hasn't fallen out. I guess because there's pressure on it. So that's the one thing that's scaring me. You know, I've got 2 down here on the bottom, 3 on each side here, and then the other one on the other side. So all those bolts have to come out, which I know this one should fall right out. And then pop the 55 in, put the plate back on, bolt it all up, bing, bang, boom. So that's where I'm at on that, but I'm not going to even think about any of this until I get this trailer tweaked out. Shouldn't be difficult at all. Thank God I got this piece of carpet, man, because I hate laying on cold concrete. Well, it's been a chore, man. It's been a chore, but I think I got it pretty much straightened out. And I didn't even get to use my piece of carpet. I've been rolling around on the cement. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty close to guessing what was going on, but basically all I had to do was let these damn rollers all down. They were a little too high. And then move my bunky wonkies out just a little, or in, I should say, in a little bit. So it's got a little bit of room, you know, it can go either way. If I put the boards, like the original plan, put the boards on there, that'll really hug it, you know. But I don't think it's like, you know, it's, you know, gonna be too out of whack, you know. Anyway, I changed that back to the original one, put the strap on the original one. That other one there is just too flimsola. You know, it just had the one bolt back here for adjustment. And cranking up on it, you know, the whole thing seemed like it was bending or something. So put the original one back on. I still got plenty of room, man. Plenty of freaking room. And I even jacked it up a little bit more, you can see. But I don't think I'm going to mess around with these. I'll just leave them like that. Yeah, a little more wrestling around. And I'm about there. Alright, so I'm getting ready to pull this thing apart, and I'm going to take my sweet freaking time. No rush jobs, no broken bolts. And this one, like I said earlier, was already broke. And depending on how deep it goes in here, I was thinking I could just drill it, put a pin in, or these things are available on eBay all day long. Anyway, so if I get lucky with the other side, and everything comes out all right over there, I won't have to replace anything. So like I said, slow and easy. Well, looks like I got lucky, baby. This thing was already loose. And I turned it all the way in and tightened it to make sure it wasn't broken. This one is broke. This is loose, this is loose. This one just keeps, you know, went to try to tighten it up, and it just spinning and spinning and spinning. Probably just stripped because it's not coming out, or it's not doing anything but spinning. Wait a minute, it is coming out. So yeah, it's probably just stripped. It can't tighten down enough, or maybe it's not long enough. Anyway, looks like I'm in good shape. All I gotta do is get this puppy out. Boom, this thing lift right off. Do the same thing to the 55 and slide it right on. Hee hee hee. The thing is loose. So I'm gonna start taking everything off. Now this one's either broke or stripped. Yeah, see, it's broke. Damn. And then these guys, a little longer than I thought. Let me get the other side. Man, this is like too easy, right? Something stupid has to happen. So that one, that top one on the other side, it was just stripped. It wasn't broke. You see the pieces of metal. One left here on the bottom. It's coming right out. Like I was saying too, the only way to get a fair comparison would be to swap these gear cases out. And I don't believe I'm willing to do that. Unless I get some wild hair at my, you know what. But I don't know. Baby's heavy. There's the plate right there. Here's something else offhand here. The prop on this is a 13 by 11. And that one is 13 3/4, I think 3/4 by 15. So like I said, it's not going to be a fair run, but I'm anxious to get that thing on the boat. Oh yeah, it's coming right out, man, like freaking butter. Like freaking butter over here. Something weird is going to happen. This is just too good to be true. There's the threads. Get the socket over here. Where's my, oh, there it goes. You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there. Here she blows. Washers. Should have went a little farther out with this arm. Too late now. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing stupid has happened yet. Alright. Well, I managed to stay clean for a change. Except for my hands. But, find a place to stash this guy and call it a day. Bag and tag my tools and nuts and bolts and stuff, and I think we're doing a cookout or something, so I don't want to wait till the last minute and put all this crap away. Pick up on it again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, baby, next time on this old outboard.
Yeah, this was too easy, man, too easy, and nothing stupid happened.
You know the channel. Oh yeah, baby. Don't forget to subscribe.